So, yeah, this guy's got a little bit of everything. I've got a couple hats over here, and a little stack of records that I'm thinking about getting more records right here. I'm in a peddler's mall. This dude's got some pretty good stuff. I'll keep looking.
Yo, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to Vinyl Finds on the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. This is number 32. That's right, folks. 32. I was out looking for some fresh vinyl this week, as many of you probably were as well. I found some. As you could see from the top of the video, I went on a somewhat extensive search. Half Price Books was having a 20% off sale. I did take advantage of that. Went to some peddlers malls, went to some record stores, found some records. We're going to get into those right now. First record, out of the gate. Bam, Kotaro Asia. I'm not sure if I'm saying Kotaro correctly, but we're going to go with it. It's K-I-T-A-R-O. Primarily, he plays synthesizer and arranges and writes all the material on these records. I don't know jack squat about Kotaro. I do have this Kotaro record, which is the reason why when I walked past this, I was like, I know that. I have one of his records, kind of like it. It was $1.80. For $1 and some change, you get a full-fledged album. Even if I hate it, I can move it on. I could get $1.80 out of it, surely. So that's cool. Glad to have that. Next, I think coming in somewhere around $4. Bam, Blues Brothers. What is this? Briefcase full of blues? Yes, it is. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, rest in peace. One of my very favorite movies. Hilarious film.
Oh, please don't kill us. Please don't kill us. You know I love you, baby. I wouldn't leave you. It wasn't my fault.
You miserable
With a knockout cast of blues musicians and legends in the business, by the way. Donald Duck Dunn on the bass guitar. What? Okay. If you've seen the movie, you know it features all sorts of amazing people, such as Aretha Franklin. Come on, get it together. Hilarious in every way. And, I didn't have any of the material, so I got this. Really cool. Clean. Very clean, by the way. Next, rounding out the Half Price Books haul, if you will. Boom. The B-52s, Cosmic Thing, produced by Nile Rodgers. That's right. Love Shack is on here. Now, a lot of you might be saying, that's whatever. That's not one of the two that everybody loves. Wild Planet and whatever that yellow one's called, which I don't have that one, the yellow one. All I have is Wild Planet. I'm going to get that yellow one this weekend, probably, hopefully. I'm going to find it and buy it because I like me some B-52s. This is very clean. Dead mint. Almost dropped it there. $8 is what I paid for it, you know. Very minty, very minty. Big fan of that. Moving right along. Speaking of mint, boom, Eagles on the border, in the shrink, dead mint. I mean, just probably never played. Poster inside, very clean. You know, these textured, soft touch covers get dirty real easy. You know, think of Harvest or Zeppelin 2, you know, original pressings of Zeppelin 2. This is another one. Planet Waves is a good, you know, I've tried to clean this off several times. It, you know, it just looks nasty because it has that soft touch, kind of open pore paper kind of thing going on. And this thing is just beautiful. Now, a lot of people are down on the Eagles.
Man, come on. I had a rough night and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
You know, they've had some questionable behavior with the infighting and the feuding and, you know, obvious cash grabs and whatnot. But you can't deny the fact that they are glorious songwriters. I prefer the material with Joe Walsh, you know, over the previous material. You know, Joe Walsh, a legend among men, okay? I have this, Mint, Hotel California, and my favorite Eagles record. That's right. Bam, The Long Run. Oh yeah, this is a good one. In the City, I can't tell you why. Those shoes, can we say talk box? Oh, there's no Les Pauls here, but J45 today. That said, this is the record for me. I mean, there are some of you out there who might say, no way, I'm all about Desperado, or I'm all about Hotel California, or maybe On the Border. I also have this ratty greatest hits record. I do love One of These Nights. It's a jam. It is a jam. Anyhow, yeah, the Eagles. What are you going to do? Moving right along. Let's get into some serious stuff now. Bam! Devo, freedom of choice. Whip it good, folks. Whip it good. Yeah, found this real clean. Bam. Yeah, on the Warner label. Yeah, real good album. Obviously, Whip It's on here. Freedom of choice. It's a killer record. This is the perfect place to start. If you're not into Devo, this is the record to get. Every time I went to buy this, I would pick up one that was Columbia House. This is literally the first one the first one that I have discovered that is not a Columbia House pressing. Had to get it. Now, you will remember last week, I had some records in the trade bag, and I was like, I'm going to trade some of this stuff off. Some of the stuff that was a little worse for wear did not go. I couldn't give it away, but I did trade some of the better stuff for this Richard Hell record right here. Bam! Blank Generation. This is on Sire. Richard from Lexington. Kind of punk rock royalty. This record sells for, you know, it gets pretty expensive, and maybe a little more expensive than what it should be. So I I probably did the right thing by trading into it instead of coming out of pocket with cash. Happy to have it. It is a dope album. Legendary record. If you don't have it, check it out on the internet and see what you think of it. It's really pretty cool. Richard Hell, Blank Generation. Guess what? Peddler's Mall Find coming in hot right now. Friday and Saturday nights, Miles Davis in person at the Blackhawk, San Francisco. 6i. That's right. Near mint. Near mint. Near mint. I wouldn't go mint, but I would say near mint. I've been on a 6i bonanza lately, and yeah, I found this. Boom, Miles Davis. This is a great record, by the way. Bam. Okay. Now, do you remember 2 weeks ago? I gave this little speech like, blackety, blackety, blackety. These are my Grail placeholders, right? Because I'm never going to find my Grails. You see, let me go. Let me get in this for a second. I spent 20 years walking around flea markets, peddlers' malls, yard sales, looking for these. Not acoustic, but vintage guitars. Perfectly out of tune right now. I spent a lot of my life walking around looking for those, and really, you never find anything good when it comes to guitars. And I felt like I was wasting my time. But when I got into vinyl, I started finding cool records, and records in great shape that aren't really that expensive. These cost thousands of dollars. These, a record like this is $8. And I soon learned that if you're looking for something and you're not finding it, don't freak out. Have patience. Just wait longer and it will eventually show up. But what did I do? I broke my number one rule of patience. And 2 weeks ago, I showed this. The Guns N' Roses limited edition Appetite for Destruction with slipcover. Original Robert Williams artwork under it. If you don't know Robert Williams, lowbrow artist, if you know what lowbrow art is, it's maybe not as socially acceptable these days. I will put some examples of it up, and you can see that. But I bought this and I said, this will have to hold me until the day comes when I find the Grail Appetite for Destruction that I've been looking for. That's right, folks. Bam! Appetite for Destruction. Original band artwork. U.S. press. G and R sides. Near mint condition. What a lesson the vinyl gods put on me. This is a very important record to me. One of the crowning jewels of my collection. Huge Guns N' Roses fan. you know, love this record, and I've been, you know, dying to get my hands on that. And boom, there it is. Flip, flip, pow. So, sounds amazing, by the way. Put it on the turntable. Sounds incredible. I got this. What the, you know, what am I going to do with that? I might keep it. I don't know. Anyway, if you want to hear something really killer, okay, the Church of What's Happening Now podcast, Joey Diaz, comedian Joey Diaz, did an interview with Duff sometime last week. I will pin that at the top of the comments. It's wonderful. If you want to hear a really great interview with Duff, that is definitely one to hear. It's really good. I mean, other than that, it's been a very, kind of a hodgepodge mix of records this week. Let's do a small recap. Got the GNR original Robert Williams artwork, U.S. pressing. Eagles on the Border, mint. Devo, freedom of choice. Richard Hell, Lexingtonian. That's right, he's from Lexington, folks. He's kind of a localish export. Blank Generation. Miles Davis. Boom, Friday and Saturday nights at the Black Hawk. B-52's Cosmic Thing. The Blues Brothers briefcase full of blues. The Kotaro Asia. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave a comment down below. That's right, folks. I know I keep talking about it, but it's coming. It's coming real soon. The Condors in the System album release is coming very soon. I'm super stoked about it, and it's going to be pretty cool. Until we meet again, that's right. Bob out.